Morning troops, hope you're well. We're about 6:30. It'll be a nice day, bit of fog kicking around this morning, so it'll be interesting to see how early we get going on the rice. So hopefully last day of rice harvest, fingers crossed. But this morning we are pouring concrete, so we just got a couple of silos, a couple of 60-tonne silos out at one of the other properties. We're just going to bring them all back here, so we've got all the silos sort of at a central point. Yeah, they'll get utilised a lot better if they're here, so we can, with the corn program and that sort of thing, we can chuck corn in them and, sorry, I'm just trying to find my gumboots. Put corn in them and fert and that sort of stuff if we need to. So, so Luke, the concrete is here. I think the concrete truck's about half an hour away, so we'll go over and see what he's up to, and we'll probably set a bit of time lapse up of the concrete pool. Back on the harvester, so we're getting to the pointy end. We've got one bay left after this one. Traffic ability's so-so. Had to get stuck again. So we just sort of, if you chip away at it, you can sort of, there are still a few wet spots. But yeah, if you chip away at it, we have sort of got them all. I've just pulled up here now, I'm about full, but I'm starting to sink too, so. And I'm full. So, what are we up to? So Kev's taken one load this morning, and by the time he gets back here, there'll be another load here for him. But yeah, so no, it's all sort of going to plan at the moment. I'll just hop out and show you. Probably haven't really done any of this, but bear with me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So yeah, it sort of, you can see it peaks up quite well. It's just the sort of, I don't know, the density of it, I suppose. Wheat would spread out a lot more, but it sort of tends to hold on to itself. And then this morning when we started, it was pretty damp, and it didn't want to auger out of the bin. So yeah, anyway. But no, a bit of breeze again. I don't know, what did it be? 20 degrees, something like that. But yeah, we're still finding the wet spots, but we're going to get it done. So we've just got this bay here, and then this bay beside us, and then yeah, there's a couple of wet patches that we left behind the other day that we'll get back and get into. So a few air seeders starting now. Neighbour's been spraying through the fence, so he'll turn up here in a minute. Yeah, but anyway, we'll get this job done today anyway, which will be good. And yeah, barring a breakdown, touch wood, we'll yeah, get finished today. It'll be good to get it ticked off the list. All done. Had a bit of a battle. I came back to get one of these wet patches, and it's still pretty bloody wet. So I've just sort of got what I could. There's only, you know, a comb width, a couple of patches there. So yeah, the ducks can have that. So not a bad little chaser bin full to finish. We won't have quite a full road train load. There'll be yeah, there'll be probably 40 tonne maybe. So yeah, haven't got, once he delivers that, we'll know exactly what it's yielded, but yeah, it's gone pretty well. It'll be around that 13 tonne to the hectare, I think, in the end, which will be really good. So yeah, anyway, we'll get this back to the shed, and yeah, knock off time once again. So rice harvest 2024 is in the books. We managed to get it all. A bit worried, as I mentioned, that some of the ground might have been a bit too wet, and even one of the blocks there where we started, we've got a patch about as big as the ute that we just couldn't get. I attacked it from every angle, but I just couldn't get it. So yeah, nearly got bogged there towards the end, which wouldn't have been ideal right at the finish. But Kev, we loaded him, and I think he sort of thought he'd have over 40 tonne on, so 45 tonnes. So we'd carted up until this last load, we'd carted 440 tonne or a bit better. So we're thinking we'll be somewhere near the 480 tonne off the 37 hectares. So fantastic result. That'll be roughly around that 13 tonne to the hectare mark. So yeah, really, really happy. So yeah, I brought the header back, dropped the front off, and yeah, I got the fire unit actually and washed some of the mud off the header. So yeah, so next job, I've got to change all the rotor bars, and I'll put the normal tyres back on it. I won't bother putting the duals back on it, just put the normal tyres and get the corn front on and get organised for corn harvest. So but yeah, no, really good result. Good to get it out of the road. It was dragging out a bit with those few breakdowns and that sort of thing. So it's been good to get it finished, and it worked in well with Kev, because we thought we might have had to have left some of it and come back next week. Doesn't look like it's going to rain. I sort of talked to him last night, and I said, well, look, we might have to just leave a patch if we can't get it and do it next week. But yeah, because they've got, you know, this time of year they're carting to Melbourne and they're carting up north and that sort of stuff, so it's just trying to work in because their truck's tied up with the sowing job. So yeah, next one, so yeah, we'll get the header swapped over, and yeah, we'll start and get into main season canola sowing next week, or next few days. So anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks to you guys that are commenting. Hopefully I'm getting back to you in a timely manner and sort of answering your questions where I can. But yeah, no, it's good good to engage with you guys. It's good that you've got to see how the rice harvest works, and but we'll hopefully I'll get to in time, and when I get the proper numbers back, and I'll just throw a few figures at you so you get a bit of an idea of sort of cost per hectare and then the return per hectare and how the pool system and that works and how we get paid. So anyway, thanks again. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.